We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. It's the Yankees and the Indians next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off tonight,
digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He throws him on the fastball there. Aaron Hicks is the second out of the opening frame. From the stretch, Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
In there, 0-1.
Hernandez.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Standing in, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Grounded to short. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Luke Voit. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Plate now, Clint Frazier. High in the air and deep down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. 2 down, runners at first and second. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Carlos Santana.
The first baseman
Lays off 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Franmil Reyes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 2-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. Josh Naylor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The next 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hicks arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. 2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-1 to him now. The pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
First pitch on its way. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Luke Voigt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
High and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hit in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. And that's the 3rd out. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-2 New York. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Mayhew's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Is a slider taken for a ball. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short.
Torres brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naylor is there, and he has it for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they open it up to 6-2 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit. We'll hit them out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
2-0 now. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks from the stretch. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Adam Pletko answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And there's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Pletko benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 8-2. So now Carlos Santana, he starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A ball and a strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batter.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. On and they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Gardner blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Brett Gardner takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
1-1 the count now. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Cesar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
None out, runners at first and second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. In for strike 2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Torres at the bag. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. 1 strike now from Cole.
Well, I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Cole sets. Here's his offering. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 9-5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Drilled to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th, and he's safe. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Scorched to third, right to Ramirez. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one as they can't add to their 9-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Too high, and it's 3. Aroldis Chapman is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Tyler Naquin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Chapman sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians leave 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Cal Quantrill comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Brett Gardner stands in as he looks at a called strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. The 2-2. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for the Yankees as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Man, I watched Chip.
Not shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He went down on strikes last time up. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Franmil Reyes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
On to first, and the Triber held in check as the Indians strand a couple. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Luke Voigt will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the third inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us are back with more following this. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Naylor. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Roberto Perez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Roberto Perez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Phil Maton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He doubled his last time through.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped on the ground to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The Yanks leave 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as...
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman,
Chad Green, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Green, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and 1 strike. He pulls this one into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Gardner's after it, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-6 the final tally in this one. So the Bronx Bombers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. Shane Bieber was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.